Well, what this is about Valentine's Day, that's because of the red lighting. So every year, Valentine's Day is just another day for fucking stores to make money off a tragedy that happened years and years ago. As you might hear, Valentine's Day Massacre, ring a bell? The thing that pisses me off is you can go from having, 15, $20 flowers to $100 for flowers. The same ones you probably bought days beforehand. That's bullshit. Or roses in the couple hundreds. Or if you say a few days before that you took your partner to a dinner, right? That would have usually cost you $40, $50, 2 meals. That's doubled on Valentine's Day. And it's this highway robbery. It's just a fucking joke. It makes couples more broke. And it makes single people more depressed because they think, Valentine's Day, I've got nobody. Well, let me tell you something. I'd rather be single on Valentine's Day because you don't have to deal with drama. You don't have to deal with forking out all this money for someone that probably doesn't even appreciate anyway. I always think Valentine's Day is just the biggest joke, the biggest scare. And if you are in a relationship and you love someone, you don't wait till Valentine's Day to do something special. I mean, shit, when I was having multiple relationships, they would probably say every day was like Valentine's Day. But I just think that people need to stop endorsing this thing like it's the most biggest joke. Like Valentine's Day, like if you didn't know your history, why not look it up? Because you wouldn't be celebrating Valentine's Day if you knew your history. And like I said, I love you, Teddy, that's probably $10, $20 to $40, $50, $60. It's a fucking joke. Like, they increase everything just to make a fucking profit. Like, if you're like a little business that fucking wanted to make money on Valentine's Day, if you say you see that on the side of the road, you know how people sell flowers and shit all year round, right? These people, Valentine's Day, whew, they charge an arm and a leg, but they make sure they're smart and don't charge as much as the stores, so they make a shitload profit. And I think it's disgusting. It's just one of those things where I personally have been single this Valentine's for this year, deliberately. And was that last year? Yeah, last year I was for Valentine's Day too, because I say it's just a completely waste of time just a waste of time. And it's too expensive too. Like, I think the best Valentine's Day I had was with my fiance of 6 years. Like, even though we loved each other, the day really never was anything more special. I guess when you're in a long-term relationship, you don't really need to have a Valentine's Day that's so, over the top. Like, if you love your partner, don't you go out anyways for dinners, lunches, movies? Don't you buy your partner flowers anyway when it's not Valentine's Day? So why waste all your money on a day where it's just sending you broke? If people get really upped up about it, like when their partner doesn't do anything on Valentine's Day, it's like, if your partner can't even give you, say, a hug or some sort of affection on Valentine's Day or a little gift, then I'd be questioning your relationship. I mean, your relationship's not based on what you spend on your partner, or relationships are basically 50-50. If you're not putting in the effort, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. Because I know a lot of couples that pretend that they're so in love and they're so happy, but they're not. It's like people say, oh, I'm in a relationship. Oh, I love my partner. But you put single as your profile. I said this in the previous vid, but if you put single on your profile on Facebook, then you obviously want guys or girls to add you. So if you love your partner like you say you are, well, then why don't you put in a relationship at least? Don't put single. And if you don't want to put in a relationship or even tag your partner's name, well then just have nothing. Because the moment you put single on your profile, you know males and females are going to add you more. And they're going to chat you up. And then you say, oh, but I've got a boyfriend. Yeah, but your profile doesn't say that. I've had this discussion for years and years, and I don't believe that it's right to say you're in a relationship but put single on your profile. Because you're giving people the wrong impression. I mean, when guys do it, I think, well, you're ashamed of your partner. When women do it, I think, well, you're just wanting the male attention. So this is why, like I said, between relationships and fucking single statuses, I don't think people know what they want in life. I personally, when I've been single on Valentine's Day, it's just another day. Valentine's Day to me is just like Easter. But Easter, like I said, there are already stuff in the store about Easter. I know we're not even in March or in April, and yeah, there's Easter stuff already, and it's through the roof. I work in a supermarket, so I know what like costs stuff, but I think it's ridiculous charging what people charge these days. And I'll tell you, the stuff that I don't celebrate any days. Birthday is just a waste of time. When you get older, it's just a waste of time. Valentine's Day is a joke. Easter's a joke. Christmas is a joke. You do it for people like kids and stuff. I can understand Easter and Christmas for kids, and birthdays. But when adults, it's bullshit. I can understand, like, if you're in a relationship and you want to buy your partner like something small, like a chocolate bar or an Easter egg or something, or, Christmas present's different, but all these stores come up with these special days just so they can make more money and send more people broke. And I think that's what's wrong with the world right now. Like, everything is just so expensive. Petrol is through the roof sometimes. Yes, I'm fucking tired because I actually do work. I don't sit on my ass and do nothing. Even in my state of health right now that's really bad tonight, I still make an effort. I wanted to do this video a while back because people make such a big deal about these certain days, and it's just like, why do you make a big deal about it? It's one of those things where you've got to understand that financially these days come around, and I know like a lot of women will take their male boyfriends to the jewelry store because, fancy jewelry, and that's where the guy's going to be fucking broke. I had an ex that did that to me once. Oh, just something small. It wasn't something small. It was fucking a couple $100. And she still went off with... Anyways. I digress. But yeah, this video is not going to be long because, yeah, I don't want it to be too long because I'm too tired. But yeah, just be happy to be single on Valentine's Day. And do something nice for yourself. Take yourself out to a movie. Maybe buy yourself a small gift. You don't need to be in a relationship on Valentine's Day. Hey, look, if you're a guy and you don't have someone, have a few drinks and whack away for some porn. If you're a woman, get your toys out. Enjoy yourself. You don't need a man or a woman to make yourself happy. Like, fuck, man. Valentine's Day, at the end of the day, is the biggest joke. And when you know what the meaning behind Valentine's Day is, you wouldn't buy into that. Now, before I go, watch the previous vids, obviously, to find out what's going on. I've got some interesting stuff coming up soon. Yeah, it's very hard to do these videos at the moment because I'm not in a good headspace. I am very ill, also with my body and stuff, so I can't do as much as I can right now. And with everything going on behind the scenes, it's very hard to keep going, but I will continue as much as I can. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of health issues with me. There's a lot of other stuff going on in the background that, I can't discuss on here. I know, right? I can't discuss something. But obviously in the last vid, it will get me into a lot of trouble because of obviously what I said about a couple of people. I just think that people need to grow up in life and get their shit together. Anyways, thanks all for watching. Check the 4 corners of your screen. I'll talk to you all soon.